Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Rings of Saturn, and we are back here for episode number 2 of our series here with this fantastic little game. Actually, it's not that little, is it? It's about the size of Saturn itself, I guess. So there we go. But we're here, docked at the space station. We had a pretty successful run, not any serious collisions at least, and we collected, about half our cargo hold's worth. But we learned a little bit. The hardest part is controlling the ship and not getting smashed into big rocks. So we actually upgraded a little bit. What did we do in the last one? So we learned some things about the interface. You've got a user manual tab, which is really important. I'd argue probably more important to the new player than the simulation tab, which is going to give you a lot of details on what these upgrades will do, in effect. But the user manual just explains very simply what something like a fuel rod is. So this provides and stores heat for your reaction control systems. Very simple, easy to understand, one sentence. So I highly recommend when you're looking through equipment here, use that user manual. That's very helpful. But anyway, we didn't go for the fuel rod. No. We increased our propellant tanks. So we started with the standard and we upgraded to the extended. Basically, it's a bigger gas tank for us. So, obviously it doesn't make us overpowered or anything like that, but now we also hired some crew. So we looked through some of these tabs, but we don't need any repairs. We're not going to stay at any hotels or anything or buy insurance just yet, but we did purchase 2 crew members who you can see down here, these 2 lovely people. And one of them is Aaron. We've got Sarah. She's our pilot. Aaron's the astrogator. So we're going to hope that these guys translate to a little bit more maneuverability and ability to see what we're going for. So you can see they've also got little special perks here. We can click on these and activate them. So I assume that's what we do when we highlight them. Course anticipation. Pilot will predict the course of your ship and all surrounding objects to determine if the ship is in danger of a collision. Now, the adrenaline we touched on a little bit. I mentioned it, but I didn't really show it off. And basically, you have this button you can hit, which activates adrenaline. It kind of slows time down. Imagine it's almost like a bullet time or a slowdown, so you can dodge asteroids better, essentially. And we didn't really use it in the last one just because we weren't going fast enough. But maybe I'll try and show it off a little bit. So we'll boost her. Yeah, you can use it without a pilot, but I imagine her little bonus will help you keep it on longer. Maybe, I'm not sure. But let's look at him here. Coordinate tracking time. The constantly shifting planescape of the rings makes it challenging. Yada yada. Your astrogator will be able to keep track of them for a limited time. Oh, okay. So he can track stuff more easily. Tactical awareness. Astrogator will highlight ships around you by their transponders. Interesting. So yeah, you can encounter other ships, obviously. So maybe this, I don't know. Active. Oh, so they are both active. So I don't think we have to highlight them. I guess that's just, I don't know why that does that. I think they're both active. All right, well, we're learning. As I said, I'm still trying to puzzle a lot of the stuff out myself here. So I'm no expert. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, but I think that together we will become expert miners. So with that said, we've checked the status of our fleet. Our ship is good, not fleet, our crew, I should say. We don't have a fleet yet, but we're going to head out. Let's launch. We're not going to mess with any of the sliders here. I assume everything is set pretty good for us. We want to start in kind of the shallow part of the rings anyway. We don't want to go too deep in because it gets a lot harder to dodge, the big rocks. Deeper into the rings you go. And I assume that's also where the more valuable stuff will be, too. You know what I'm saying? So we, for now, for our very second mission, we'll probably stay around the outskirts of the rings. Maybe we'll dive in a little bit and use some adrenaline, but I hope not. I hope it doesn't come to that. So let's get in there. Okay, here we are. You can see we got our main thruster. It's slowing us down. Basically brings us to a stop here. So you're not coming in like at a jet engine flying in here, but we zoom all the way out and we can kind of get a good idea of some of the material around us. Very good, very good. As I mentioned in the first episode, if you have a general idea, you can see the visual feed. So to the left is less rings. If we want to go home, we head left. And if we want to get deeper into the field, we go to the right. So that's just kind of a general idea. And let's head inward. So I'm going to hold left, pull the direction, then I'm going to hold down right to kind of triangulate there a little bit, kind of manually steer things as we're going. See my ship's following my cursor. I hold down both buttons and it'll follow like that. If you just hold down the left, you can kind of change it like this. Play around with it. I highly recommend you play around with it. And if I hold down shift at this point, we can light up our thrusters, pull that reticle all the way past the ring there, and it's now we're in like super fast mode. But I'm gonna throw on our reverse thrusters here so we slow down. I'm holding the X button right now. You can see the little reticle is now coming onto the center of our ship, meaning we're stopping. Here we go. We're coming up to a couple big rocks. So now we are stationary compared to these boys right here. So let's target one of them. Unleash hell. Let's go, Mass Driver. That was a decent enough little rock, so we did get a particle. Oh, we got two. Look, one over here. We're tracking, and then there's a second one off in that direction. Let me real quick pulverize this boy. Okay. What did we get there? I'm sending off several particles there, but let's go for that one. I'm going to light up the thrusters a little bit so we get some forward momentum, but it's important to keep my eye. Oop, we got another rock right there too. We got to watch that. That's small enough I can probably avoid it, but I'm coming in, not too hot, just very slow. Don't get impatient. That's one thing I realized that's going to be very important with this game is don't force it. We're on a good trajectory. We've got our autopilot locked onto it. That's the difference between that and that. That's autopilot, so our ship will stay perfectly lined up with it. Whenever I'm ready, close. Now I open my cargo hold. You see the front of my ship just opened. We're good. Coming up slow. Don't worry about thrusters right now. Just hold. Beautiful. We just got it. Now you can see that. Let's go for a full stop so I'm not going to collide. You can see now the little particles represented down here in our hold, and it will move around. As I pointed out, you got to be careful. If you're actively mining and you're trying to like reverse, the stuff will get thrown forward toward the ejection port, towards the entry port here, and it will be ejected. So be careful about that. Real world physics here, guys. So keep that in mind. Now we can see there's somebody else. I think there might be another ship on our perimeter. See that thing lighting up in our visual feed? I'm not sure. That might actually be one of the particles that we sent off, though. Because there were, several particles, and we only got one of them? That's okay, though. There's more particles in the universe. Let's pulverize. Oh, see, we need to upgrade those mass drivers if we want to be taking on the big boys here. There we go. Did we get a particle? Now we're just probably shouldn't worry about those big ones, but let me hit this boy. Okay, there's two. One or two came off that. All right, this one's coming right for us. Perfect. So I'm going to lock on. I'm just going to sit here and wait for it to come, just like a catcher waiting for that baseball to come, waiting for that pop fly. Where you at, baby? It should be lined up. As long as you know you've got your autopilot on, it's coming right for us. Now, one thing I don't want to do is release. Oh, look very closely at the front of my ship. Yeah, I almost let go of that second piece. We don't have enough forward momentum right now, but that's okay. Let's lock onto this boy. We're actually moving, so let me stop real quick. All right. Remember, limited mass drivers, so it's probably better to go for the smaller ones so we don't have to shoot a half dozen times just to pulverize, you know. Those big ones they're tempting, but it's more efficient this way, I think. All right, we're on a good trajectory. We got a good momentum. We got to watch these boys here. Yeah, we got some rocks ahead of us. I think let's pull it out this way a little bit. All right, I lost my autopilot. I might go around. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's go stationary. This thing might... Oh, I thought it was going to bounce for a second. All right, let me get a little momentum. I'm not giving up on it. We just got to get past this rock here. All right, now we can lock onto it. Where is it at? There it is. That's tricky, too, is figuring out which little particle is the one you're looking for. All right, we got some acceleration. Let's grab it again. It's coming towards us. Okay, we're good. We got our autopilot engaged. Opening up. Like I said, we got momentum, so the stuff in our cargo hold is doing okay. One of them's kind of coming out. Okay, we got it. Closing up shop. Let's go. Stopping. Stop. Again, you can see we haven't even gone that far in, to the right, but there's plenty of stuff to mine. There's no need to push it, I think, in these early stages. Just enjoy getting used to the handling and the actual mining itself here. And I assume, too, as we get larger ships and bigger stuff, we can probably, the mining aspects of this will change, I'm sure. In other words, we'll be able to harvest larger chunks, maybe. And there's a whole mechanic like too with like identifying what you're mining as opposed to what I'm doing. It's just randomly shooting stuff. But so in other words, you can be a little bit more discriminating, in terms of, oh, I don't just want pure water. I want something that's a lot more valuable. So we don't have a geologist on board, so I assume we probably have very little functionality for detecting stuff. I think this button right here, the F button, might have something to do with that, but I don't fully understand what that does yet. Anyway, we've got some... I do understand pulverizing rocks, though. So, boom, let's go. Now, where's the particle? There it is. Where's it going? Heading away. Let's thrust her a little bit, get a little momentum. All right, so we're kind of not quite gaining on it. A little bit more. There we go. So I just use the left shift button to gain, just to do that straight thruster. I'm not even steering it at that point. You'll notice we lose lock with our target, but then I just pick it right back up and it straightens the ship out perfectly. So that's, so far for me, that's the best technique I've found. There might be other methods, but right now I'm just learning. So I'm stopping right now, holding X down. Just going to come to a total stop right here. So also you can see this down here in the bottom right tells us 3 different things here, I'm pretty sure. Our fuel capacity, and remember, this is what we upgraded. So we have an extra large fuel tank now, so we should be pretty good on fuel. But the little battery symbol is, of course, how much power we've got stored. And then the radioactive signal is our heat, as far as I'm understanding. And again, there might be some errors or maybe finer details that I'm missing, but that's, I think, and then you can see thrusters. The directional thrusters we have, the main thrust here, also represented by the hotkeys that you can use to activate those. So if I hit Q, you can see our thrusters light up down here on the right. You can see those lighting up. We do a little spin. Whoop. All right, calm down. Oh no, you know what just happened? I just whipped out 2 of my particles. I didn't even know they could just leave the hold like that. I guess we have some opening in our hold. Or maybe if there's enough momentum push against the front doors, the doors will open. All right, stop. We lost 2 of our little nuggets. Oh, well, it was for display purposes, right? So don't just go spinning yourself around with the Q button, apparently. I'm not going to try for those. What I'm going to do is just, actually, I'm going to pulverize this. All right, let's get some thrust. We got to move that stuff to the back of our cargo hold. All right, we got thrust. There we go. Let's line up here. There's still a nugget right at the mouth of the cargo hold. I want to get that back, and we also need a little bit more momentum. I think it might be lodged in there. Like, you can kind of see it. It's right there. All right, I'm going to open, though. See it? It's sitting in the mouth of the hold. But we've got I think this is going to be okay. It's like if you got something lodged in your throat, the best thing to do is just to eat another piece and swallow it. Oh, dude, look, that's insane. Our cargo hold mouth is like jammed. I can't get it in. They're all jammed in the front. That's crazy. Come on, crunch it. He's like a hungry hippo. Come on, open and close. Come on. All right, let's get some momentum here. Let me zoom out. Okay, now they are in. Okay, they're going back in. Okay. Whew. I thought we were going to be like jammed up there or something. Boom, look at that shot. Come here, you. Oh, we're going to get it. We're going to wheel around it. Can you see what's happening here? We're wheeling around it. There's the nugget. I'm not even doing this. Total autopilot right now. All right, now I can see. I'm looking at my cargo hold, make sure the nuggets aren't going to escape. We're good. Oh, we almost got it. One more attempt right here, right now. We are losing our own nuggets. There we go. We got that, boy. We almost lost a nugget there, but we're good. All right, let's go in a little bit. Let's see. Let's pull our reticle here, our little directional target this direction. Yeah, right there. Just not too far out. I don't want to go crazy fast. Right there. We'll just kind of coast for a little bit. Let's see. We got a nugget here. Nice size nugget. Let's pulverize. Okay. Oh, okay. So something. There it is. Where's it going? It's really hard to see them. You only get that little flashing beep there. I have a feeling once we get like more... oh, here's one coming at me. Oh, perfect. Come to Papa. No, I have a feeling once we get better equipment and like better crew and stuff, we'll probably be able to target these things a lot more easily, or at least see them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we're on a collision course with this boy right here. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to collide my ship for a nugget. So let's let it drift. Okay, we're fine now. We're fine. Actually, as soon as we get past that, I'm going to engage thrusters. Ooh, that was a close call. All right, engage and lock back on. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. All right, we're locked on. We got autopilot. Come here, baby. I wish I could scan these. I'd love to know what it is. But at least once we get it in the hold, you can see then, like, I guess just an estimate of the rough composition of the nuggets that we've got. So we've got H2O. And I have not looked up the elemental symbols yet. I'm going to have to write these down, put them next to me so I know how to refer to them. I know that... I'm pretty sure Ferium is on that list. Not our list. Actually, it might be. Is that... Yeah, Fe in red. I think that's iron. Fe is Ferium, the Latin for iron, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think by the next episode, I'll go ahead and look up those elements. I'll have them written down so I can refer to them properly. Because they are real-world elements, as far as I understand it. Now, obviously, H2O is a compound, not an element, too. But anyway, let's see here. So, did anything come out of that? Hello, nuggets. Where you at? All right, let's shoot this one. We probably got plenty of mass drivers. I don't actually know. Mass driver ammo. There it is. We have, it goes by the kilogram. Okay, interesting. And we've got 910 left, so that's not bad. Let's keep pulverizing until we see a nugget. Come here, well, this is like... Am I missing one? Oh, I think I did see one just on the corner of the screen. Over here, I was looking at the LiDAR. I think I saw one pop. That's like far ahead of us. All right, let's just shoot this boy. Not getting lucky with these. There's some. Oh, one coming right at us. Oh, this is where it's tough because you got to react. There's no pausing it, you know, to be like, oh, hold on, let me get my cursor on it, pause it, and then cursor. Nope, you just got to react to it. All right, we got a nugget in front of us. We don't want to collide with. Let's throw in our thrusters. I don't want to lose this boy. There's one right there, the edge of our screen. All right, let's pull that reticle out a little bit. Let's straighten it up. Oh, snap, look at these big boys. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, I think our... Oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. This one's scaring me. This one we're fine. This one's scaring me right here. Nope, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. This is fine. As long as this thing doesn't ricochet off a bigger rock, we're fine. Whew. Oh, man, it's like playing pool, but in space or something like that. You got to judge these angles and stuff. Okay, just visually, too. Okay, let's slow our momentum. Take it to a stop here. No reason to risk it here. That's what I said earlier. Have patience here in space. It's all about patience. All right, we got the nuggets. Let's go for them. Here comes one coming at us. Slow, leisurely. Don't forget your cargo hold. Oh, don't open it now. That was stupid. Let me get a little momentum. Kick everything back into the rear. All right, let's go. Wait, I lost it. No! Oh, see, that was a misclick. I hit the space bar instead of clicking on it. Can we get it? Our cargo hold's fine. Can we get it? Little thruster. Oh, we got that one. Nice. I got that one manually. Not really, but like at the last second, I switched it off the autopilot. Oh, this is a big one. What do we got? I don't see anything. Nothing? Here's a nugget. Come here. Whew, flip it around. Ooh, we don't want to open our cargo hold right now. Yeah, I gotta watch that. Those quick, like, spins. Yeah, that's not good. Let's blast a few of these, too, so I don't have to worry about hitting them. Okay, let's get these nuggets. Oh, there's 3 nuggets. Oh, there's like 4 of them. Yeah, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab this boy right here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Don't get greedy, you know. Just go for the one you can get. One in the hand and such, as they say. Clunk. There we go. Let's grab this boy right here. A little bit more momentum. Got to be careful. We don't want to hit that thing. We got a little bit of sideways or angular momentum, I think they call it, so we don't want to... Okay, now we're pretty straight on. Let's give a little acceleration so our cargo hold is in a good setup. There we go. We're actually filling up quite nicely here. We've got roughly like 80... I guess, I don't know what the space measurement is, but we've got 80 some left, whatever that means. All right, we've got nuggets. We've still got nuggets free floating. Let's pull them around. All right, thruster, a little bit, just a little bit. Get some speed. Maybe we can pull back. Do I see him? Oh, oh. What was that? What happened? I think we lost power for a second. Well, that was weird. Hold on. I see a nugget in front of me. Well, that was weird. Something like hit us, or did we go through like a radiation field? Like I noticed that our power dropped like real quick. That was wild. I don't know what that was. Well, you got to hear the alarms and stuff. Those will sound too if we like run into something. I don't know. Maybe our pilot did like an automatic shutdown. I have no idea what that was, but it's interesting. I have a feeling we're just going to get a few more, and then we'll probably head home. Want to get back to that space station because I have a feeling we're going to have some serious cashola here with this. I'm worried about this rock right here. Boom, nuggets galore. Come here. Oh, we're going to get two? Oh, we got one, but that... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, collision. Did you see that? Hit it with the front of our ship, though, so I don't honestly think it was that bad. I don't see any serious damage up here in the upper right. Those individual parts will turn colors with damage, so it'll go from green to yellow to red when you get into like serious collisions and stuff. So I think we're okay. Let's catch up with this boy a little bit. Fire that thruster. All right, let's go. Man, I'm nervous now about just losing power all of a sudden. Jeez, that was rough. But no worries. Let's see. All right, we got a nice, slow, calm little acquisition here. Come on, baby. What do you got? What are you made out of? Oh, delicious. All right, let's pull all the way out. Let's see here. Oh, there's another nugget. Oh, how do I pass up the nuggets? Surrounded by a group of his big friends, though. Let's let the autopilot do its thing. You can see it's firing my thrusters here. I think we'll be okay. Oh, we got a lot of momentum. Let's grab this and stop. Okay, we got a lot of forward momentum. Let's just chill for a second. Calm it down there, baby. What's the name of our ship again? I've forgotten. You can hit J and look at like a more detailed thing. You can actually change to, like here, you can change the amount of power that's going to go. Again, it's like, I don't know enough about this kind of performance stuff because if you add power from one, you're going to have to take power from another. So I don't want to throw everything out of balance. But here you can see a little bit more detailed stuff. Again, I haven't investigated a lot of this, so I don't know. But look at this. We're insured for up to 100 grand. We were looking for the name of our ship. It's somewhere here. It's not important. It's just a random one. But there is a lot of interesting stuff. Here's our geologist. Oh, okay. So here we got H2O's the majority. PT, Ferium again. I think that's iron is Fe. Don't know W. PD, I don't know either. But, and also I'm not really sure what it means when it says equipment. Is that just like the integrity of the cargo hold itself, maybe? So if this gets damaged, this will probably go to like yellow to red, possibly. And here, ooh, look, we have like an estimated value. Oh, that's handy. I think that's a direct attribute of having a geologist, probably as a better estimate and stuff and breakdown, which we just have the pilot and the astrogator right now, so we need a geologist. All right, anyway, that's enough of that. Tell you what, I think it's about time to pick up our nuggets and go home. I'm going to thruster away from these asteroids we're near. Just a little bit, just clear the way. All right, let's pick it up. Let's get out here. Now, I'm not going to go too crazy. I don't want to start running into rocks on the way home. We've had a very successful trip up till now, so in fact, let's pull this reticle back a little bit. See this ship spinning? It's engaged, it's reversed, and then it engaged its main thrust because it wants to cut a lot of that momentum like I just ordered it. So now we can spin it a little bit if I want. I'm just going to hit the Q button. Get us heading in the right direction again. Not too fast, so remember, we'll eject our cargo if we get that centrifugal or centrifugal force going too fast. All right, now we're kind of right away. Let's hit that thruster. There we go. Thruster out of here. And as I said, left is home, right is the rings, basically, I think, as far as I'm understanding the directions here. And we just head in this direction. That's like the exit alarm right there. So that klaxon or the alarm there. It's telling us we're leaving now. So if we wanted, we could turn back around and keep mining. But we're going to head on back. We got plenty of fuel. No need to risk it, you know. Our cargo hold's not totally full, but I feel like we've got some good stuff on board. Yep, and here we go. Yep, calculating return trajectory. Let's go. Okay, we are back. Here's our lovely crew. Oh, and the even lovelier cargo that we brought back. Nice. So, yep, we can see we're going to get about 38K. I don't know what. I guess you would put things in storage if you're hoping like the market takes a turn and maybe like it needs more iron. You know, the price of iron will go up at a later date, you know, so if you want to store that, for instance, that's probably why you would want to store it because I wonder if we could just store some or not. I can't highlight these or manipulate these at all. It doesn't appear if I click on them, but no worries. We're just going to sell it all now anyway, so get rid of it. Let's go. Maybe if I click to storage, it would ask me which ones, but I'm not sure. I've never tried it yet, but we'll get to that later. So, and of course, if you want, you can go to the mineral markets, the very first tab, and you'll see here it gives you the little graph over time what the price has changed. So actually, we look at BE, whatever that is. It's pretty down. It's down pretty far. Looks like H2O is a very steady price. I guess that's probably like the maybe I don't know. I don't want to say the standard, but you know, it looks like it probably hangs around 100. Interesting. Looks like it projects it forward, but I don't know what that indicates. Potential upward or downward. Looks this interesting. Yeah. So it looks like W has a likelihood to have a correction here pretty soon and crash a bit. But anyway, yeah, if you really wanted to get into the economics, that's here. All right, repairs, let's see. Everything's in the green. We've been doing good. No collisions. So, you know, and I'll be honest, the first two plays I did, my ship exploded. So I was colliding all over the place. Don't get me wrong here. I'm no expert. I've only learned to get through like this because I've already crashed a bunch of times. But let's see. So we'll go to services. Again, I don't think we're in the market for any of these. I haven't read through exactly what this does, but it probably just boosts morale or something. I don't know. It's cool that it's here for sure. Maybe we should do this. It's only 300. How do I do it? Oh, we buy it. Okay, we click buy. So standard accommodation, what does it say? Affordable capsule hotels offer accommodation directly converted from K-37 ship habitats, presenting spacefaring citizens with both familiar and affordable experiences. Located on the rim of the industrial ring of Enceladus Prime, that's the space station, this capsule hotel operates in only a fraction of the normal gravity, okay, making it well suited for prolonged zero-G recovery. Interesting. Huh. The twins. Renowned entertainment located overlooking yada yada. Establishment serves organics only, as opposed to what? I guess synthetics. That's interesting. Oh my god! Do you think that means we can get like synthetic crew members eventually and stuff to join us? Oh, that would be amazing. Some super AI crew. Dude, I want that now so bad. Anyway, let's keep looking. What is another hotel? Recovery. Okay. Underside Inn. Famous among travelers down the well. Okay. Let's, ooh, that's expensive. What do you get here? 10K? Jeez. Resort. And then the insurance. Let's read this more closely. So, affiliated closely with Jameson Salvage, the insurance division is a bit of a misnomer, but quite popular with ship captains in the dangerous environs of the ring. The dominant recovery and salvage industry in the rings, they have diversified to the sale of low-cost parts recovered and refurbished from salvage. Many captains have reduced their running costs by a very comfortable margin using their parts and system, okay? Because of supply parts, salvage is limited, credit towards repair parts and reserve stock. So I don't understand. So it's not truly insurance? I mean, we already have some insurance. I think it said we did. Anyway, I don't understand. We're not going to spend our money on it if I don't quite grasp it yet. I might have to actually start getting into the wiki or Googling some of this stuff. But for now, I'm trying to avoid that. Just learn it organically, not synthetically, as they say. But also, I just want to point out, by the way, too, the date is up here. So it's the year 2273, in case you were wondering. A couple hundred years in the future, about 150 250 years in the future. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's keep going down the list here. We've got more to inspect on the options side. Tuning, again, I'm not going to retune our ship because I don't understand the balance enough to mess with that. I want to throw things out of whack and break something which is working totally fine, you know. So let's look at equipment. Now this I am kind of able to muddle through with the help of the user manual up here. So I'm going to keep that clicked. Simulation's cool, but that doesn't help me. It's too much. It's above my head. So we do actually have some empty hard points, which is interesting. We can put, I guess, extra guns on here. That's helpful. That's helpful to know. Let's see. I want to kind of just upgrade some basics. So we did the propellant tank. We've got ourselves extended propellant. That was a pretty pricey item too, but I'd like to think power plant, our turbine, is probably going to be super important. I think maybe what we experienced on our previous run where we had that power outage was probably somehow related to this. I could be wrong, but this is a big buy. It's going to basically take a little less than half our money, but I'm going to do it. Boom. So yeah, we've installed twin turbine engines. Nice. Awesome, awesome. So that means now if I do want to do something like a mass driver upgrade, we're not going to have to worry as much about power because we'll have more. You can see there's no power need. This one has a heat warning, but there's no power warnings anymore. I don't think mass driver is really what I want right now. Like I said, more of the basics. Let's actually, I think a bit more control would be amazing. What about the autopilot? That's pricey. Let's look at, like, where's the thrusters? Reaction control system. That sounds amazing. Oh, now these all have heat warnings on them. Oh, so we're going to have to upgrade our reactor core before we can do that. Oh my God. The next for this is 80,000 after trade-in. Okay, well, no more thruster. We'll have to wait on our upgrading those two items. How about cargo bay? I wonder about that. What options are here? Cargo bay baffles. What does that do? Prevents cargo from being ejected during deceleration. Takes up some space in the cargo bay. Not all of cargo is protected. Interesting. So there's like a trade-off. It's pretty cheap, but whoa, look at this one. 350K. What does that do? Converts ore chunks into processed ore. Wow. Replenishes propellant. Oh, so you're like using the ingredients from the ore itself probably to replenish your own propellant. That's cool. Requires ore to be in the processing chamber. Okay. I guess you probably have to do that. I don't know how. Processes multiple ore chunks simultaneously. Power requirements are speed limited per chunk. Process ore is stored in separate containers. Okay, so that's a whole thing. Wow. If you want to get into... Look, this is $1.5 million right here just for this one upgrade here for this. Dang. Okay, let's keep looking at some of this. I'm getting intrigued now. Heads-up display. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, we can actually seriously, like, legitimately upgrade our own HUD. What is this? Changes the heads-up display of the ship. Oh, dude, I like that. Wait, what is this one? Oh, Eagle Prospect? Metric mod? I don't know. I want to be able to, like, play around with these and, like, live with them for a little bit. Let's see, 2K. What does this one look like again? Okay, yeah, because I don't really like the look of the HUD right now. Now that I see it has options, that's amazing. All right, let's do this one. It's cheap. We'll test it out on the next episode and see how that goes. But oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, one last stop. Let's look at the crew here. We're not going to buy any new ships or fleet repairs or anything, so we'll script straight to the crew. I want a geologist. I need a geologist. Here we go. Ooh, no, you're too expensive. 25,000 per month. No. And that reminds me too, if we look at our current crew, I did mention this, but you can see the next salary due date. So his 4400 is coming out next month on the 17th. So it's a monthly salary. Same with her. So that's something to consider. Don't think this is like a straight one flat fee or it's like annually. No, this is their monthly salary. So important to remember. Mechanic, geologist. Oh, here we go. Anna Reed might be our go-to girl here. She might be the cheapest. Sadly, that is just what we have to settle with now. But wow, there's some really expensive geologists. I wonder if those guys will actually pay for themselves at some point, you know. But we have to settle. So 34, that's still pricey, but I'm willing to do it. Let's go. All right. So the only thing we're missing now is what? Mechanic. Bro, we have to have a mechanic too, don't we? We've got the money. 6K for one, 54 for the young lady Chloe. That's probably who we'll go with. Yeah, Chloe. All right, so now we have a full crew, I believe. Yep, we just got ourselves the achievement. Full house. All right, everybody. So that's looking fantastic, guys. I think that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, we are going to continue on with more missions, more discovery of not just the ship itself, but hopefully the rings of Saturn. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. Hit that like button for me. Check the description below for my Discord link if you'd like to join our small but friendly community. I really appreciate everybody out there who's in our Discord. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next episode. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a very special shout out to my Patreon members. They are fantastic people. Interstick, Mr. PZ Jones, Lady Viz, and Spuds. Thank you guys so much. Couldn't have done it without you. And I also want to show off this fan art by Vita. It's a cuttlefish scientist. Thank you, Vita.